we'll come back to Helper Dad. Adding all the National Stock Exchange of India stocks to your TradingView watchlist can be a bit of a chore, so this guide will show you some efficient ways to add them all without having to search for each one individually. The goal here is to get all those NSE stocks into your TradingView watchlist. First, check to see if there are any pre-built watchlists available on TradingView that other users or financial platforms have already created containing all the NSE stocks. Search TradingView for watchlists named NSE All Stocks or Indian Market or something similar, but be careful of watchlists from unverified sources. If you find one that meets your data needs, import it, and then double-check that it really does have all the stocks you want by comparing it against an official NSE list. Another way is to use third-party data providers that offer APIs, which can fetch a complete list of NSE stocks, and then you can use that list to add the stocks to TradingView programmatically, but this requires some basic programming knowledge. You'll need to find a reliable data provider that has an API for retrieving NSE stock symbols, like Alpha Vantage or IX Cloud, which may require a subscription. Then, write a script in Python or JavaScript to authenticate with the data provider's API, fetch the list of all NSE stock symbols, and then loop through the list and add each stock using TradingView's API. But keep in mind that TradingView might not officially support adding symbols via API, and this could violate their terms of service, so proceed carefully. The least recommended method is to manually copy and paste stock symbols. This involves copying stock symbols from a reliable source and pasting them into TradingView's search bar. It's tedious, but it does make sure you include the specific stocks you want. Find a website, like the NSE official site or a reliable financial news site, that lists all NSE stock symbols. Filter the list if you can to exclude specific categories, like SNE stocks. Copy the list of stock symbols to your clipboard, and then in TradingView, repeatedly paste sections of the copied list into the symbol search bar and add the displayed stocks to your watchlist, repeating until you've added them all. But be aware that this is prone to errors and takes a lot of time. Another option is to use TradingView's screener and alerts features. Use the screener to find stocks matching your criteria and then add them to a watchlist. Set up alerts on the screener to spot and respond to specific NSE market-wide opportunities. To use the screener, specify that the market is NSE, add criteria for finding NSE stocks, like a minimum volume, or leave it blank to see all NSE stock results, then select all or a filtered list of stocks from the screener's result list and add to watchlist. You can also add individual alerts to different stocks to stay aware of price changes, but don't overload the alerts. In conclusion, adding all NSE stocks to TradingView requires a strategy, and the best approach depends on your technical skills and what resources you have available. Think about the pros and cons of each method before you start, and always make sure your data is accurate and that you're following TradingView's terms of service. You might want to start with pre-built watchlists if you can find them, and if not, then use the screener function. And remember to keep your watchlist organized and updated regularly to make sure it's accurate and useful. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Helper Dad.